Good afternoon everyone. Today we are going to be discussing the coverage WACEO has prepared for the Polygon DAO. Let's start from some factual information. Polygon is an Ethereum scaling suite which decided to establish its own DAO for the purpose of promoting interoperability of Ethereum-based DeFi. Used by its users as a way to make transactions faster and cheaper than Ethereum, the Polygon DAO seeks to bring together various DeFi services and platforms. Polygon core developers hope to create a common technological architecture, on top of which developers and users of various crypto projects can interact with each other and make their voices heard regarding Ethereum's DeFi industry development. Polygon wants to foster vertical cooperation between those DeFi platforms and cryptocurrency wallets, and also exchange institutions. Let's move now to the legal and regulatory analysis. This presentation will explain such issues the Polygon might face, which are relating to the GDPR, European competition law, the corporate governance law, and market and crypto asset regulation proposal. Let's start from data protection law. Polygon DAO is not fully compliant with the protection of personal data regime, which was established by the GDPR. Despite the user's real identities being unknown and hidden behind the pseudonymous wallets, there is still a possibility of tracking a person behind the Polygon DAO. Moreover, due to the immutable nature of blockchain technology used in Polygon DAO transactions, the history of its users cannot be altered or deleted from its network, which contradicts with Article 17 of GDPR and the data subject's right to be forgotten. Now let's move to competition law. Under European Union law, the DAO is likely to be characterized as an entity following the Hoffnet judgment, which may give rise to competition law issues, with the applicability of both Article 101 and 102. The possible infringements that may arise include collusion, as majority of the major DeFi protocols will be involved in the development of this DAO, and possible anti-competitive practices that may arise from the Polygon DAO's possible position as a monopoly in the industry. Additionally, a problem may arise on who will be held liable in case the network is accused of anti-competitive practice. Now let's move to the market and crypto asset regulation. Currently, this regulation is only under a proposal of the European Commission. However, it's still interesting to discuss, in case this regulation is successfully adopted, how will it be influencing the Polygon DAO? This regulation specifies that to be able to offer crypto assets to the public on European Union territory, Polygon DAO must comply with several conditions, including, firstly, being a legal entity. We can argue that Polygon is already a legal entity, thus is satisfying this first requirement. Additionally, DAO members must be aware of the basic fiduciary duties that members may have towards each other. For instance, duty of good faith and good dealing, the duties of loyalty and care to the organization and other members. This requires ensuring that members of the DAO fully consider the legal, business, and technical implications of their actions, and the DAOs. And now let's move to the corporate governance law. There is a potential corporate governance liability issue regarding the DAO being characterized as an unlimited partnership or association in the majority of jurisdictions. Care would need to be taken when structuring the governance to not create positions that give rise to some sort of tortious duty of care around Polygon DAO. Furthermore, to be registered in a European Union member state as a corporation, Polygon DAO would most likely need a specific amount of fully subscribed minimum capital composed of fiat money. However, of course, the token which it uses is not classified as a fiat money as such. Finally, limitations on the number of stakeholders are likely to be imposed, which can go against the very essence of Polygon DAO, which seeks to have as many participants as possible to increase the value of its network. The applicable law to all these issues will be the one of European Union and its member states, as the Polygon DAO is operating on its territory. When joining a DAO, members should not only be aware of the technical but also legal and regulatory risks. It is important that DAOs organize to develop and implement compliance roadmaps to achieve sustainable growth in line with legal and regulatory frameworks. WACEO is establishing a non-profit association to build a trusted environment where compliance-seeking DAOs can interact with competent service providers to support them with the novel legal and regulatory challenges that DAOs face. These slide audits will provide a basis for DAOs to begin to clarify the risks that they face and to work as a community to solve them. Thank you very much for your kind attention.